Thank you. I've done stand-up a couple times. I travel between, I live here in DC, the Northern Virginia area, and I work in Los Angeles, so I get bored in hotel rooms. So I started doing stand-up in Los Angeles. The first lesson I ever learned was know your crowd. The age joke was really funny, but I don't recommend telling that in East Hollywood. As I did. But anyway, somebody mentioned something about the holidays coming up, and I can relate to that. There's a few jokes that were told that I can relate to, which I will also tell in West Hollywood. But I've got a really fucked up family, and I've got a lot of drama going on because I promised to spend Thanksgiving this year with my grandfather. He's very old. And of course, 6 months ago, I broke up with my girlfriend, so I get a text from my girlfriend, and she wants to spend Thanksgiving, or ex-girlfriend. She wants to spend Thanksgiving with me. So now the whole family's really pissed at me because I have to make this decision. Like, and why am I even making it? Like, do I want to spend Thanksgiving with the person who took my virginity or my ex-girlfriend? Sorry, that's a bad joke. She doesn't want anything to do with me. Yeah, that relationship ended really, really fucking badly. But I don't really talk about it very much because I wouldn't want my dad knowing that I spent 6 months crying over a girl who can't cook, snorts coke, and talks about astrology. But that's really what ended it, though. It's like, I don't know, I don't get it all because I'm a science guy myself, and she's talking about, she's a Gemini, I'm a Libra, I don't understand it all, blah, 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 I fuck her sister, and then she broke up with me, and I don't, like, really the astrology thing really just fucking ended it. I don't understand it. And I also don't understand dating in general because I've come up with a few new rules. I'm not very lucky at it. So now if I'm going to date a woman, I want to make sure that I see her walking her dog on the street. Because to be successful dating me, I need to know that you're okay with picking up pieces of shit off the street. But in reality, like, if you know me and you know I'm single and you're single and you're not dating me, that's not really forgivable because it's kind of like saying, you know, I'm really hungry, but you know there's a perfectly good half-eaten hot dog on the floor of the men's restroom. It's like, just go get it. Just go take it. So, I've made things harder for myself, though. It's been really rough. I recently discovered, while I was in Los Angeles, of course, that I'm polyamorous, which means I can be in a relationship with like multiple people at the same time. Feel the same feelings, all those kind of things. And it's actually turned out really well. Last night, I almost had a threesome. I was just missing 2 people. It was really good. But I found that all in all, though, I'm not good at it. Like, I just don't understand women. It reminds me of those like commercials you see in there advertising car loans at 0% APR. It's like, I don't understand how you get one, and they keep telling me there's no interest. So. Come on, guys. So, I'm sorry. No, back to the holidays, though. Now this is a real story. Last Easter, I made things really fucking awkward, and I'm really upset that we ran the church group off. Because we were actually sitting around a table having a talk about social media and how it's affected this generation and all the other generations to come. And I don't like social media a lot. It's kind of odd to me how it all has a different flavor. So you got Facebook with just pictures of strangers' kids, you don't even know them. Instagram seems to be all pictures of dogs and people who want to be models. And then Snapchat is literally just prostitutes. And I don't like going back and forth between all the apps. It's a lot of work. I'm a lazy man. So I told my family, like, look, I'm getting rid of all of it. Like, I'm consolidating it all one place where I can get all of that at the same time, one tab. And so I told my family, like, look, if you want to be in touch with me, you got to start following me on Pornhub. So really, really fucking awkward for dinner. Grandma wasn't happy. But I'll tell you what, there was one thing. One person who was very, very excited was my stepsister. And I didn't really know why. And then I did a little bit of research. It turns out there's a lot of stepsisters on Pornhub. It's a big thing for step families. So I'm a little like shaken at that. Like, it's really cool. My stepsister's excited, but I'm kind of upset that the rest of my family is not even proud of me at all. Especially if they knew what was going on. Like, looking back at my life, high school and all that, like now, it's nice to see like when you get settled finally, like all the kids in high school who are assholes to me now, they're all asking me for favors all the time. Like, I've made it, they haven't. They're calling me up all the time, like, hey, can I get free toppings on that pizza? Or, can you not tell Uber I threw up all in the backseat of your car? Fuck you, dude. You're an asshole, man. You're an asshole in high school, you're an asshole now. Even your kids are assholes. Like one of them, his kid's running around, he's 5 years old, bragging about he got a fucking race car bed for Christmas. Motherfucker, I sleep in a real car every night. So that's kind of where I'm at in life. It's really good. One thing I don't like is when people like start talking about millennials a lot, because I'm on the borderline. I'm right on the line between Generation X and millennial. Like, it depends on what side you look at. Which is kind of odd, because usually the people who are talking about how bad they hate millennials and how dependent they are on the technology are usually the people that as millennials will be deciding on whether we pull the plug or not in like 10 years. No, I give up on technology. But in reality, I don't like all the things that millennials like. I don't. Like, you see millennials running around and they're fucking Pokemon. Like, I hate Pokemon. The only fucking Pokemon I would ever enjoy was Pikachu, because he's electric. And the only reason I would like that is because I like him to take a bath with me. Why waste a perfectly good toaster? For those of you who don't know, a toaster makes a really good bath bomb on a stressful day. You just plug it in and there you go. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go down this road a lot, but I've been losing a little bit of weight lately, mostly because I have cancer. That's a joke. Sorry, I don't want to go down that road. My whole first set was about having cancer and dating while terminally ill. You get ghosted a lot, especially when you're also dating terminally ill people. So, it's kind of fucked up. West Hollywood, they did not like the age jokes and terminally ill. All right, everybody. So if you're interested, I will not be coming back. I'm just kidding. Give it up, everybody, for your host.